You telling me the serial killer can be an undercover cop?
So it could be anyone.
When I looked into his eyes were dead.
He's playing God. No one can get through life without pain. My pain is deep, but it gives me purpose.
We got a predator amongst us.
The papers gave him a name.
The Bone Collector.
Nora, hello, Jeff in Las Vegas. Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you so much for joining me about Boneyard. Man, what a creepy serial killer movie. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's creepy. I see you have I'm on your screen.
Yes, we're at a crime scene right now, so please
Pulling
don't mess
us up.
anything up, okay? So
I'm going to do my best.
we'll set up the movie for us. This is inspired by the West Mesa murders in New Mexico. There's a serial killer at large, isn't there?
Yeah, it's actually a case that remains unsolved to this day, unfortunately. So, I was happy to tell this story that was inspired by it, and sort of shed a light on the story.
As an actress, did you shadow really detectives or FBI? Or I know a lot of actors like to learn all the procedures to make their roles more authentic. Did you have any kind of training?
I didn't really get any training. It was a very you're hired, get to set. But I did have the chance to speak to a female detective about just what it was like, her day-to-day life when she was doing that. And that was very, very helpful, because otherwise I have no experience, in that realm.
Well, like the audience, we all had an education how the FBI works, how they track down serial killers. By the time this movie was over, even reading the script, did you learn a lot about maybe a lot what the public didn't know?
I definitely did some research of my own, and I learned more than I certainly knew going in. I was aware of the murders because I grew up between Dallas and El Paso, and we would go to Albuquerque a lot. But yeah.
Yeah, because I learned there were 4 different classes of serial killers, and also they give a name, how they give names to serial killer, the Bone Collector. So, and there's still, it's unsolved mystery, but there's still like $100,000 reward out there. Does this
Yeah.
movie give any kind of insight, or is it kind of mixing truth and fiction?
It's definitely just inspired by it. It's not telling the story. But the writer of it, actually, he's from New Mexico, and he actually knew some of the women. So this was a very personal story for him, and I know that was very important for him and Asif, the director, is just to sort of tell the story in an appropriate manner.
Such an amazing cast you have that you're with in this film. The great Mel Gibson usually has a great sense of humor, and he's been, known for his action films, but here he plays a really flawed FBI agent, doesn't he? He has a lot of baggage he brings to this movie, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a really interesting character for him, and I think he did a great job in it.
Also 50 Cent, I can't believe Curtis Jackson playing the Chief this time. And so what kind of person is he when he takes on a dramatic role like this?
Very serious. I mean, he took it very, very seriously. So professional, so prepared. Always was the first person on set. Never had his phone with him. No distractions. Very soft spoken. Very sweet. Just I really can't say enough good things. I think he's great.
And also this movie raises awareness. There's so many women that go missing, especially in the Southwest on Native American reservations. So this movie really brings attention to that, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, and I think that was something that definitely drew me to the project, and I think also drew Asif and Vince to this project.
And tell me about shooting on location. You shot in New Mexico.
We shot actually in Las Vegas, outside
Well,
of
I was getting you to say that.
Yes.
Sorry, my little trick there. Born and raised in Las Vegas,
Oh, born and raised. Okay.
Absolutely. I'm a native.
Fantastic.
Yeah, my family came here in the 50s, and it's been a wild ride. But tell me about your experiences shooting in here in Las Vegas.
It was great. We were I was staying like pretty far off the strip. Um, but I enjoyed it. I found a really great vegan butcher shop called No Butcher, best sandwiches in the world. I would actually drive back to Vegas just to have one of those sandwiches. It was like my favorite thing.
Oh my
But
gosh, good one.
But yeah, it was great. I got to like I went outside to the national park with the painted mountains. Is it
Right,
called?
painted. Yes, the
Yeah,
seven
yeah.
mountains.
Yes, and I went hiking there and it was so beautiful. It
And
was
did
really,
Vegas treat you right in terms of the production?
yeah, I think the production went really well. My car got broken into and they
Oh,
stole a bunch of stuff, but yes, otherwise
we're
Vegas.
looking into that, Nor. We're looking into that.
Oh,
So,
good, please do.
well,
I
Nora,
tried to conduct my
yeah.
investigation. Went nowhere.
Well, come back and visit us. We'd still love to have you. I'm sorry about your car, but we'll make sure that won't happen again. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
well, congratulations on Boneyard. Great thriller, and I appreciate your time today. And let's talk again soon. And come visit us soon. We'd love to have you back.
Thank you. It was lovely chatting with you.